let's start it. So now you're streaming,
That's
right?
going
And
live.
it's being stored at the same time.
Yep.
So like if you want to mute it, you, right? Now you're back on. We can mute it.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there you go. You're muted. Like, I don't know.
Alrighty, welcome everyone. Yes, we are on Simon's channel, but no, this is not Simon. I can put on the French accent if you like, but no, that's okay. Alright, so here we go. University game number 2 for 19AA on the weekend. We are playing University of Waterloo at the University of Waterloo. Girls are ready to go. So we're away, so I assume we're going to start with a ring. Ring is getting place for us. Couldn't get real actual refs today, so we've got a couple of volunteers from, I think, one of the open teams or NRL teams, something like that. So no complaints about refs today. All right, here we go, because we're starting with a ring. All right, Megan back to Paige. He's going to pass it back up to Megan again. Hey, that's Megan going for a skate around the net. The defense, she passes off to Casey. He's going to pick up behind the net. Oh, Casey goes for a shot, just loses it. Oh, Waterloo player picks it up. It was a bit of a tripping, but we'll pretend that we didn't see that. Waterloo gets it deep into our end. Actually curious to see who's, oh! There's a shot from a bit far out. Right to the back of the net. Be interesting to see, we actually have a couple of sisters out there playing against each other. Ella there in net, her sister is on the Waterloo team. I don't think that was her taking a shot though. And then in the Waterloo net, that's Sammy Fox. She played with us last year. She played with us for a lot of years. All right, kids are going to start off with it again. Avery passes back to Katie. Katie passes it up to Maya up in the far corner. Just a bit of cycling. Maya gets it over to Agnes. Agnes looking for a shot in. She tries a walk. Sammy sees it the whole way. Sammy tries to get her defense. Oh, Agnes almost pulled it back. Waterloo up through the neutral zone. And get it. All right, shot clock down to 3. They take a shot. They hit Ella for the clock reset, but Katie's there to pick it up. Katie across to Avery. Avery looking for the pass up to the neutral zone to Maya. Waterloo's there all over her. A little bit of a scramble. Piper does end up with a ring though. Piper looking for a pass. Waterloo's able to steal it. Up over in our end. Got Katie settling back in the triangle to push her around the side. Waterloo player came just outside of her zone. Maddie was there to harass her. Wasn't quite able to steal it completely. Waterloo maintains possession. Waterloo again, almost out of shot clock. They take a shot, just enough to get a clock reset. Another 30 seconds for Waterloo. A little bit of scramble in the corner. No tripping there. Avery ends up with a ring. All right. Good pass up to Maddie. Maddie goes down. Waterloo picks it up. That looks like, there we go. So I've now identified that is Ella's sister that just took a shot on her. Waterloo doing a line change, just cycling while they do that. They had lots of time in the shot clock, lots of time to work with it, set things up. Aaron pass makes into her crease. Ella just throws it in the corner. Waterloo's able to pick it up again though. Waterloo misses a pass. Katie's right there to steal that. Katie pass up to Ella. Ella tries putting it out. Oh, nice save. She put it in front of the net to Amelia. Waterloo player was able to pick it up. Takes a shot. Ella saw it the whole way and saved it. All right, so Ella dropped it back to Katie. Katie passed to Amelia. Amelia just trying to get someone to pass it to. She's able to get up to Agnes. Agnes bring it up to the neutral zone. Pass up for Amelia yet? No. Nothing. Abby was there to pick it up. Abby going for a skate. Shot clock almost done. Over to Piper. Piper tried getting control. Couldn't get the shot off before the shot clock expires. Goalie ring. Sammy picks it up. Drops it behind the net. Well, it just eases into the neutral zone there. Not much resistance. Defense prevents any kind of shot net there. Waterloo keeps going for a skate. They try and break in. She's able to get around Paige. She takes a shot. Ella picks it up. Ella near the end of her 5-second count. Yep. 5 seconds. Didn't get rid of it in time. So this is going to be a free pass for Waterloo in our zone. Is defense going to switch? No? Oh, we were probably mid-change there. Yeah, bit of a switch happening. Oh, I see what's gone. Okay, that's not a normal pairing because we only have 5 defense today. Looks like we have no Ainsley. I hadn't looked over the bench before to see who's there. But yeah, no Ainsley today. So we've got Megan and Avery out there together. Not normal partners. But they work enough with each other, know what they're doing. Oh, there we go. Quick pass over the neutral zone line. Waterloo's able to pick it up though. Waterloo just throws up into the neutral zone. Megan was there to hassle her. And we got a bull side call there. Yeah, both sides. Ring's going to come back into the neutral zone. Kitchener ring.
Come on now, White, pick it up. Go, Lou.
So it's a pairing out there for defense now. We've got Kate is going to pass over to Amelia. Pass up to Maddie in the corner. Bit of a race in the corner. Waterloo's able to win that foot race. Maddie ties her up. A little bit of a scramble still behind the net. Waterloo's able to end up with it. Pass in neutral zone. Just got the feet of the refs. Maya's able to pick that one up. She passed it over to Maddie. Maddie almost had a free run. She gets her on the defense, takes a shot. Sammy's able to save that one. Taylor picks it up, puts it in. That's funny there, Taylor Scholes. Sammy's giving her a pat on the back saying good job. Those two have been teammates for so many years. That's Sammy and yeah. So there you go. They've been teammates for how many years? So yeah, as soon as Taylor got the goal, Sammy was right there congratulating her. All right, 1-1 tie. Waterloo gets the ring. I just realized I'm not doing the score here. Let's put a score up on the screen for you there. All right, so now Waterloo starts off there, back into our side. Amelia picks it up, goes for a skate behind the net. She's getting hassled the whole way. She's able to get up to the neutral zone though. Who's there? Oh, not able to stab that ring. Still a bit of scramble. Waterloo ends up with it. Waterloo dumps it deep into our end. Amelia in a foot race. She gets there first. Bouncing ring though. There we go. Amelia has it. Gets it up to Katie. Katie picks up, dumps it up in the neutral zone. Who's there? Casey was there to pick it up. Oh, Casey got over to Abby. Abby threw it over to Agnes. Agnes wasn't quite able to get the one-timer there. Waterloo picks it up again, up into the neutral zone. Oh, they tried passing their own player. Abby touched it, both sides. It's going to come to the neutral zone. Waterloo ring. All right, 4.5 minutes to go in the first here. Waterloo with the free pass. All right, so Waterloo's going to try dumping it in. Throws it in. They have a forward there able to pick it up. Taylor's able to steal it from her, but another Waterloo player gets it. They take a shot. Just trickles it in through the 5-hole. 2-1 Waterloo.
Get back now, White.
Where's Waterloo? There's Waterloo. All right, 4 minutes 20 left in the first period. Kitchener's going to start with it. Avery to Katie. Katie's going to pass it back to Avery. Avery throws it into, there's Piper there. Piper throws it up to Taylor. Taylor looking for a shot. Doesn't see anything there. She tried passing it to Maya right in front of the net. Maya couldn't get it for the one-timer. Piper picks it up. She goes for a skate. She's going to take a shot. No, she passes it. Taylor. Taylor shoots. Taylor gets another shot against Sammy. This time it's Taylor going to talk to Sammy.
Hey, keep it going, Tay.
So that's 2-2 tie. 2 for Waterloo, 2 for Kitchener.
A lot of our girls know how to score on Sammy.
We've got a comment from the Peanut Gallery here that our girls may know how to score against Sammy. And playing with her for years, you pick up habits, right? All right, here we go. So, Waterloo starts with it again. Can't get it past the line into our zone. Shooting up a lot of shot clock here. This is actually great defensive stand here. They eventually just dump it in, but no one's there to pick it up. Avery grabs it for Kitchener. She's tied up. Katie's there to pick it up, though. Go to the 3-on-2. All right, Avery ends up with it. Stick check, just loses it. Waterloo picks up the ring. Katie's there to push her out. Waterloo player needs to go behind the net. And that is again sharp. That is, once again, sister scoring on her sister. I mentioned earlier about, us knowing Sammy because we've played together for so long. You got to think older sister knows younger sister pretty well too. So I think that's 2 goals actually that Emily has scored on her sister. So 3-2 for Waterloo. Let me put that score up. Waterloo 3. There we go. Amelia going to start with a ring here when the whistle goes. Okay, Amelia's going to pass it back to Paige. Paige picks it up. Shoots it over the other side. Amelia picks it up. She passes it back to Abby. Abby puts it up to the front to Taylor. Taylor's going to want the hat trick here, I'm sure. She puts it in front of the net, though. A little bit of scrambling. Abby and Piper both fighting for it. Ring ends up bouncing up to the goalie. So Sammy throws it out to her defensive players. They're able to get up into the neutral zone. Paige is hassling that player. She's able to get it back up into our end. Someone's on the ice there. Shot on net, just hits the side. Paige in there fighting with that player. With a scramble, not really going anywhere much. Oh, Waterloo does end up with it. Waterloo pass it across. They're going to try and get a shot. Nothing happening. She has to go behind the net. Shot clock down to 8. Take a scramble. Try getting around Paige. Takes a shot. Ella with a beautiful save. Ella picks it up. Looking for a pass. Throws it way up for Taylor. Oh, Taylor, the other Waterloo player. They collide. Waterloo's able to hold on to it. Defense settles back in the triangle again. Paige and Amelia have been out there for a while. They're going to be looking for a change soon. Amelia picks up. She's able to get up to Taylor. I'm going to bring this up. Neutral zone up to Agnes. Agnes puts up to Maya. I imagine defense are going to go off. Yep. I see the defense changing. All right. Maya passes over to Agnes. Agnes looked like she was going to pass up front again. Thought twice about that. She's going to go front. Agnes with a shot. No, she passed it over to Maddie. Maddie wasn't able to get that to take a shot. Shot clock running down. Back to Maya. Maya takes a shot. Bounce off the goalie. Reset. 30 seconds to work with now. A couple players tied up over on the far side. Maddie's able to go for a skate. She tries a low walk. Just misses the net. Waterloo defense picks up the ring. So, Warrior pass up into the middle. They're just going to dump it at our end. No pass. There's a bit of a foot race. Agnes just lets the Waterloo player get that. Set up front of the net. Waterloo player shoots it, hits her own player. No save needed. Lots of time on the shot clock here. So Waterloo's just going to skate with it, try and set something up. There could be a hooking call against Taylor there, I think. But again, I think the refs are just really here just to manage the ring, blow the whistles when they need to. That kind of thing. All right. So no real shot on net there. Al's able to drop it back to, I think that was Megan there. Megan just kind of skated with it as the time expired on the clock. All right, so end of the first period. Waterloo up 3-2.
The game's already got as many goals as yesterday.
It does hit the other wrong direction though.
Exactly.
Yeah, just some more comments here. So yesterday's game against Guelph, it was 3-2 at the end of the game. Well, we've got 3-2 at the end of the first period. This could be a high-scoring game. All right. Yeah, she scored twice already.
Is that oh, there. 24.
So I just had someone asking which one is Ella's sister.
She goes in the old bar.
Yeah, I guess.
So. All right, here we go. Back to the second period. So, Waterloo tried coming in. Nice steal. A couple of quick passes in our head. Taylor trying to go for the hat trick against Sammy. Sammy sees it all the way. There's a nice little tic-tac-toe to get it in there. Waterloo now picks it up. Quick pass neutral zone. They pass it back up to our end again. Katie's there to pick it up. Looked like Katie's going to get tied up, but she was able to handle that. Katie up to Abby. Abby got over to Taylor. Got it right back to Abby again. Abby's going to do a little backhand. Sammy's able to pick that one up. Sammy drops it back to Warrior player. She gets tied up with a couple of our players. She passed it back to her support pass. Well, I feel like they're scrambling a little. They pass it up to a player in the neutral zone. Paige is all over her. She has to pass it across. Another quick pass, and Waterloo's into our end. Taylor's giving her a hard time. Oh! Thought Taylor had her nicely tied up. Player is able to get a shot off. Over Ella's shoulder. Into the net. So, 4-2 for Waterloo. All right. There you go. Gives her with a quick pass up into the far side. A little bit of scrambling. Maya's able to pick it up. She takes a shot on Sammy. Sammy's able to block that. Goes behind the net. Waterloo picks it up. I think Maya was looking for a call there behind the net. She was looking at the refs, but of course these aren't refs. These are volunteers from our open teams. So they're just filling in, doing Waterloo a favor. Little pass from Kitchener, unfortunately no one there. Waterloo picks it up. Waterloo defense to defense. They're able to get up to the neutral zone. Up over the line, two-line pass. Player lets it go. Agnes picks it up. Agnes drops in the neutral zone. Taylor's there to pick it up. Taylor dumps in the far side. Agnes there to pick that one up. Taylor goes off, forward line change. No, there's Taylor. Sorry, I thought she went off. Agnes drops it to Taylor. Taylor throws it across the ice to Maddie. Maddie's going to come in, try and take a shot with the shot clock expiring. Nothing doing. Oh, Casey picks it up. She takes a shot. She's able to beat the shot clock. Sammy's able to save that. A scramble on the far side, trying to get possession of that ring. Whistle blows. That should be Kitchener ring. No, they're giving a goalie ring. They're giving it to Sammy. So, Sammy just waiting for the whistle. Drops it. Nope. She about dropped over defense. Thought twice. She threw it in front of the net. Maddie was able to there pick it up. Not in position to take a shot, but possession. Lots of time to set something up. Maddie drops Taylor. Taylor takes a shot. Sammy sees it the whole way. Holds on to it. Throws up forward for her defense. Waterloo throws up into the neutral zone. Paige is there to tie her up. Maddie gets in there on there too. Fortunately, Maddie down. Hope she's okay. She seems fine. Ring gets passed up to Ab. No, that's Casey. Casey takes a shot. Sammy's able to just deflect that. All right. Emily tried passing out to a player in the neutral zone. They're not able to hold on to it. Agnes picks it up on our end. Passes it up to Casey in the neutral zone. Casey here over to Megan. Megan's going to pass it up. Maddie picked up that pass. She's getting hassled. Yeah, Maddie tied up, taking down the back end. They're going to blow that whistle, give it to the goalie. A little bit of move it or lose it there. All right, so Waterloo starts with the ring again, deep in their own end. Defense just right in front of us here in the neutral zone. Waterloo's able to get into our side. Shot clock winding down. I see hear their goalie hitting the stick. They try taking a shot for a reset, miss the net. Shot clock goes off. Kitchener ring. I was going to pick it up. Just throws it down behind her a little for Avery to pick it up. Avery's skating out, looking for a pass. Shoves into neutral zone. Piper's there to pick it up. She had two people on her right away though. Waterloo's able to pick it up, deep in our end again. I'm sure Simon mentioned this yesterday. So having these games this weekend is great going into provincials. Not just good for us. Waterloo's playing, all the universities are playing there too. So when we play the 3 universities this weekend, it gives them practice leading into provincials too. Oops, should watch what I'm doing there. Too busy talking. All right, so Taylor gets the ring. She passes up to Maya. Maya passes that up. I think that's Maddie. Maddie back to Maya. Maya's going to pass it to Taylor. Taylor not quite able to get to it. There she goes. She gets it again. She's going to pass it to Maya just behind the net there. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Maya looking for a gap. She takes a shot. Didn't quite hit. Oh, nope. All right, well, we got a shot clock reset out of that at least. Lots of time to set something up. Maya tries going in, gets tripped by the center. Takes her shot, misses the net. Taylor picks it up. Oh! Taylor took a shot right between the defense. I don't think Sammy saw that. Hit the corner of net. That is a hat trick for Taylor. 4-3 Waterloo. I'm sure Sammy's going to have some words for Taylor after this game. All right. Waterloo's going to want to build their cushion again. Up 4-3. Still 5.5 minutes left in the second period. Lots of game to play still. So that is Emily Sharp again, going for a skate with a ring behind her sister's net. Shot clock winding down. She takes a shot, misses the net. Amelia's there to pick it up in the corner. She passes behind the net to Katie. Katie tried getting over to Amelia again. Bit of a scramble. Agnes is there to pick it up. She passes up to neutral zone. Casey has it. She throws it to the far side for Abby to get. Abby's got nice control. She's going to skate behind the net. Lots of time left. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Abby passes it across to Agnes. Agnes looks for a shot. Agnes hits the top corner. We have a 4-4 tie. And there's the first non-Taylor goal. All right. 4-4 tie. After being down 4-2, Kitchener's picking it up. All right, we did a bit of a line change, both forwards and center or defense. Waterloo's going to pick it up. Just dumped it deep into our end. There's a player sitting waiting at the back. She gets around the defense there, takes a shot, just hits the outside of the net. Very quick answer on Waterloo's part. 5-4, Waterloo. I think I said at the end of the first, we might have a high-scoring game here. That is certainly proving to be true. So, Kitchener starts with it. Megan takes a ring, drops it back to Paige. Paige looking shot, back to Megan again. That goes into the corner where Waterloo's able to pick it up. Maya chasing, they're able to pass it to each other. Oh, Waterloo tried passing up. Paige is there to intercept it. She gets it up to Taylor. Taylor passes it over to Maya. Maya's going to break in for a shot. She takes it. She's taken down just in front of the net. Ends up being a goalie ring. Waterloo is able to get it up into our end. Avery there tying up their player. They take a long shot trying to get a reset. Ella holds that back, gets it out to Taylor. Taylor gets up to Avery. Avery tries past the neutral zone. Waterloo player is there to deflect it. But Avery's there to pick it up, gets it to Agnes. Agnes goes across the ice. Trying to see a number to see if that might be Casey. Yep, that's Casey. Casey with a ring. She tried getting to Agnes. Agnes not quite able to get it. A little bit of race into the corner, in the middle. Well, Waterloo's able to get into the neutral zone. Paige goes to the back corner to pick that one up. It's tossed behind the net to let the Waterloo player go. She comes out, pass up to the neutral zone. That's to Casey. Casey then pass up to Maddie. Maddie with a beautiful pass. Oh! Maddie with a beautiful pass to Agnes. Agnes took a shot. She caught Sammy going the wrong way. Sammy either got that with the butt of her stick or it hit the goalpost. Didn't quite catch that one, but either way, good save. Because that hit the, it must have hit her stick because that ring went into the net. But we get the ring back, so it must have hit the butt of her stick. All right, so Kitchener with the offensive free pass. Abby's going to take that. Abby with a quick shot from the free pass mark. Sails over the net a bit, but Piper's able to pick up the rebound. She drops it to Abby. Oh, Abby takes a shot. She's able to get it past Sammy there too. So we're back to a 5-5 tie. This Abby now, another former teammate of Sammy's.
A football score here.
All right. Wow, we're not even at halfway through the game here, and we've got 5-5. All right, so Waterloo. They try passing up. Abby's there to intercept that one. Abby over to Taylor. Taylor gets off across to Piper. Piper tried getting back to Taylor again. That sails into the corner. Taylor is going for a nice skate though. From that, she gets it over to Abby. She's a bit far out to take a shot. She's going to look for something. She tried passing back to Piper. A little bit of a scramble. Waterloo with the ring. They throw it up into the neutral zone. She gets hassled though. A little bit of a scramble. Waterloo still has control of the ring. 10 seconds already off the shot clock, deep in their end. Waterloo's over halfway through that shot clock. They're not going to have a lot of time. They tried passing our side. Taylor's there to intercept it. She gets up to Abby. Abby looking for someone to drop it to. No one behind her. Forwards went for a line change there. Abby gets tied up. She's still able to get it to Agnes. Agnes takes a shot over the net. Maya's there to pick it up. So Maya drops it back to Agnes again. Agnes tried getting in front to Maya, a little high. That's Maddie zipping in from the bench. picks it up in the corner. She drops it back to Agnes. Agnes looking for a shot. Nothing happening there. Goes for a skate behind the net. Agnes does take a shot. Sammy's able to hold on to that one. She's looking for someone to pass it to. Throws it up in front. Agnes picks it up. She passes over to Maya. Maya's not quite able to pick it up. Oh, there's a little bit of a, again, there's a hooking call. Normal game. It would have been a penalty, but hey, no penalties today. All right, so Waterloo tries passing up. Taylor's there to intercept that one again. She gets it over to Maddie. A little bit of a shove from Waterloo again. Maddie goes down one knee. He's able to hold on to it. She gets back to Taylor. Taylor looks for a shot. Taylor's able to hit the corner. That's actually 4 for Taylor today. And that is Waterloo's first goal of the game. Hang on, just mute here a sec. So just ask about who's missing. So I mentioned earlier Ainsley was missing. Looks like Campbell's not here as well. What? Very quick answer to our goal there. There's been a lot of quick exchanges. Waterloo picks up the ring into our end. Gets a shot. Top corner. 6-all game. So, Kitchener enjoyed their first lead of the game, probably for about, 15 seconds on the game clock. 25 seconds left in the half. 6-6 tie. All right, Megan picks it up, drops it back to Paige. Paige looking for a pass. She gets up to Abby.
I've never seen Sammy let 6 goals in the whole game.
Abby gets up to Taylor. Taylor does some nice fancy moves there. Over to Casey. Casey back to Taylor. That one goes just wide. Couple seconds left in the game. Or sorry, not in the game, in the half. Waterloo has it. They're not going to, no time to do anything with it. All right, so after 5 goals in the first period, that's a total of 7 goals in the second period. Quite the exciting game here, folks. Halftime, time for a little break. All right, folks, here we are, period number 3, 6-6 tie. Kitchener's going to start with this ring.
Let's go, Wildcats!
I see there, I see Agnes, I see Maya, I see Avery and Katie, who's at far side. That looks like Piper in the far end. All right, so Katie with the ring here, looking for someone to pass it to. She gets over to Piper. Piper's tied up, looking for someone to out. She is totally tied up. Whistle goes. Waterloo gets the ring. They point this way. That's a goalie ring. That's going to go to Sammy.
That way.
Yeah. She just pointed the direction.
All right. Oh, they threw it their player. Waterloo player goes down. Piper's there to pick it up. She tries passing it out front. Waterloo player's there to pick it up. They do a quick pass for their partner on the far side. Piper, once again, is there to pick it up. Piper passes it back to Agnes. Agnes is going to go skate. Lots of time on the shot clock. She doesn't see a shot. She gets it over to Piper. Piper passes it back to Agnes again. Let me get her in the camera. There we go. Agnes takes a shot, hits Sammy, gets a reset just in time for Maya to pick it up. 30 seconds to work with here. Maya drops it back for Taylor. Taylor takes a skate back. Taylor looking for a shot. She takes a shot. Sammy sees that. Sammy picks it up, tries to get it out. Waterloo player couldn't quite handle it. Taylor didn't get there in time to steal it from her. All right, Waterloo gets it up into the neutral zone.
Good job, Amelia.
They're doing a good job on her, tying her up. She's not able to take a shot. They finally take a shot. Paige's able to tap that. Blocks that pass. Taylor picks it up. Taylor up to Casey. Taylor's still able to get at that. She went down, tried flipping it over. Oh, that would have been a penalty against Kitchener for the refs. Casey picks it up in the neutral zone. Not sure what to do with it. She passes up there to Agnes. And it's going to skate around for a bit. She gets it over to Abby. I just realized another name that's not here is Addie. Abby has it there. She's not able to take a shot off. She was sliding on her knees. A little tied up. That ring had bounced off Sammy off the net before there was kind of a tie up, move it or lose it. Technically last possession was Sammy hitting it. So Kitchener gets the ring. That's interesting. It hit me there was only 2 cycles forwarding through because Abby's not here. Sorry, Addie. Addie's not here. Abby is.
That's making a big difference. I forgot. Yeah.
So, okay, Agnes starts with it, passes it back to Piper.
Wow, we're missing some big scores today.
Piper looking for the skate. She gets it over to Abby. Abby takes a quick one-timer, just sails over the net. Piper's there to pick it up again. She's able to skate out into the, over the ring out line. She tried passing back it again. Waterloo picks up that ring. Bit of a scramble. Abby's there tying them up. That should be a Kitchener ring again. Nope. Pseudo ref calls it a goalie ring. So ring gets passed back to Sammy. Sammy throws out front. Oh, Abby almost intercepted that one. Abby's able to tie up the defender though. She wasn't able to go forward. She has to go backwards behind the net. Throws it up into the neutral zone. Emily Sharp's there to pick it up. She throws it right up into the forward zone. Looks like Avery was able to intercept that one though. Avery goes across the ice to Megan. Waterloo's on them, but Megan's able to make some space. Goes for a skate, pass up to the neutral zone. Agnes picks that up. Throws that up to Taylor. Taylor goes across the ice to Maddie. Maddie tried breaking in. Defender kind of took her out, so she just passed out front. A little bit of a fight in the far side. Looks like Taylor ends up with it. Taylor takes a shot. Sammy's able to deflect that one off to the side. Waterloo defense picks it up. Little pass to the neutral zone. Waterloo pass it back again. That pass kind of went over the blue line, but hey, that's okay. Waterloo gets up in our end. Ten seconds of the shot clock. D's holding them out. No shot there, but Phantom resetting the shot clock there. They got an extra 30 seconds. But when I talk about the two sisters playing each other's sharps. In fact, I know it's also their dad doing the shot clock, so he might have given Waterloo a little phantom reset there for them. Thanks, Chris. Anyway, regardless, so Kitchener has a ring. That's Maya going for a skate. She passed right in front of the net to Agnes. Agnes tried a little backhand. That was a little too high over the net. We're able to maintain possession though. Casey with the ring. No shot for her. She goes behind the net while we try and set something up. Makes it look like she's going to pass it to Agnes. Goes the other way instead to Taylor. Casey and Agnes go for a change. Taylor skating behind. Abby looking for the pass. Yep, over to Abby. Abby took a quick shot. Hit Sammy. Tried getting resets. Sammy's able to hold on to it. Waterloo gets it up to the neutral zone. Paige is there to tie it up. That might have been both sides for Paige, but that's okay. We'll let that one go. She gets up to neutral to Abby. Abby throws it up there to Taylor. Taylor takes another shot. Taylor gets top corner. All right, so let's add another goal. That's 5 goals for Taylor.
Taylor needs to save something.
That's 5.
Yes, exactly.
Looks like there's a timeout called. 5 and just under 6 minutes to go. So timeout. After some super high scoring periods earlier, that's only 1 goal so far this entire period. Just over 5 minutes into this one. While some of our players are talking, looks like we've got Jason there trying to do some kind of reel. Looks like Avery was doing a 6-7 for him or something like that. Sure, we'll see that pop up on our social feed sometime soon. All right, Meg having a little chat with the players.
Sheila called that timeout, not Meg. Yeah.
Just had a question there about the timeout. I'm pretty sure it was Waterloo that called it.
Well, I think
Not
so.
100%. I mean, it was a goal against Waterloo. I can't see why we would call the timeout.
No, it's just that.
All right. Game on.
Most coaches wait until it's their ring too, right?
But yeah, exactly. All right, so last play there was a goal. So Waterloo starts with the ring. Waterloo with the free pass. Just pass back to a player. Dumped deep in our end. Their player is able to get around the corner for it. She goes for a skate in front. Oh, looks like I didn't realize we did a goalie change. So I was mentioning earlier, Ella was in net playing against her sister. Haley's now in net. Now I think it's probably just split the games. Haley did the game yesterday, and Haley won't be here tomorrow. So if they split this game, I imagine then Ella will play tomorrow. We'll each have a game and a half this weekend. All right, so who's out there? Agnes has the ring. Takes a shot. Sammy picks it up. She tries pass it to her player. Maya's there to pick that one up.
Oh, Maya.
Maya didn't have a shot. Tried pass over to Maddie. Maddie picks that ring up. Oh, we just lost the ref. Hope she's okay there. Yeah, she's fine. Saw the hand go up. I'm good. That's good. That happened to me earlier today. I was reffing a Fun 3 game. I kind of caught an edge and went down. All good. All right. So Taylor throws over to Casey. Casey tries shooting. Taylor saves that one. Oh, now we talked about phantom reset last time. Just got another phantom reset. That was Taylor that saved that, not Sammy. That's okay. We'll take the 30 seconds. Get set up again. Casey had the ring. Tries taking a shot. Sammy's able to deflect that. She throws up to her player. Taylor's there to intercept it. Pass it back to Abby. Abby's stick just got checked enough for it to trickle to another Waterloo player.
Come on now, White.
Waterloo picks it up. She tries coming around. Waterloo trickles into the neutral zone. She's tied up with Amelia. She has to pass it back. Case is right there covering too. They finally get into our end. They're already down to 15 seconds left of the shot clock. They try making a break in. 10 held out 10 though. She wasn't able to get a shot. And number 10 tries again. Paige checks it from her stick. Another Waterloo player there to pick it up. Takes a shot. Haley grabs that. Drops it back to Paige. Paige throws up neutral zone. Oh, Agnes is able to just hold on to that. She's able to get up to Piper. Line change. Lots of time though on the shot clock. Piper goes for a skate. She's going to drop it back there for Agnes again. Agnes cycling. She takes a shot. Sammy's able to stop that one. Close to a 5-second count there on her goalie possession. She's able to drop it back to her player. Piper with a beautiful steal. Piper steals that, gets it over to Maya. Maya's going to go behind the net. Maya's still skating around. She tries passing up. Waterloo's able to intercept that one. They throw it up to the neutral zone. Number 10 there for Waterloo's able to pick that one up. Pass up to an open player in our end. Abram, that is actually a former Kitchener player as well. Kitchener then played a number of years with Waterloo. That went to not Ella Sharp, Emily Sharp. Emily take her shot. Haley was able to save that. She dropped it back to Avery. Avery went down, didn't have the support pass back there, so Waterloo was able to grab it from her. Waterloo put it in the net, but there was a little bit of a crease violation there. The ref was trying to remember how to call that one. She got the goalie ring call though. So Haley starts it, drops it back to Avery. Avery pass it up. Nice stop there by Maddie. Maddie then passes up to, I think, Casey up there. It must be Casey. Maddie's taken down as that pass comes to her. Waterloo's able to pick it up. We get caught in a defensive line change there. Katie's able to follow them back. Pushes the player out. One of the players gets a shot from the bad angle, and Haley's able to smother that one. She throws it back to Taylor. Taylor gets in the neutral zone. Who's that there picking up? That's Casey. Casey passes back to Katie. Katie's going to dump it up to Agnes. Agnes takes a shot with the shot clock running down to 10. Sammy throws that up front. We're not able to... Oh, there's a bit of deflection from their player. We weren't able to keep it in their end. Waterloo gets it into the neutral zone and into our zone. Oh, the open pass in front of our net. That triangle's able to close quickly on that Waterloo player. She loses the ring. Piper with a nice pass to Agnes. Agnes feeds it over to Abby. That was a beautiful tic-tac-toe there. Piper with a pass up to Agnes. Agnes gets it over to Abby, and Abby, boom, top corner. So, that now gives Kitchener a 2-point lead. Again, they're Piper to Agnes, Agnes to Abby, Abby to the top of the net. One minute left in the third period. All right, and just as I said first period, I just noticed, or third period, I noticed it still says first period on the screen here. My apologies for that. Next little break in the game, I'm going to fix that up for you. All right, so Taylor passed it up to Maya. We're not able to quite hold on to that. There's a little bit of a tripping there that was not called. Their player went both sides. I heard the call there, but quite honestly, that was because of a trip. So we got away with that one. Couple of plays, shot taken. Haley's able to deflect that one. Waterloo holds on to it. Tries passing someone right in the corner. She takes a shot, misses the net.
Keep it up, Haley!
Waterloo maintains possession. Waterloo tries getting in front, not able to do anything. 17 seconds left. They take a shot. Haley's able to close off her 5-hole there. She drops it back for Megan. Megan passes up to Paige. A little away from her. Oh, and there's the buzzer. That is the end of the third period. After what, 5 goals in the first, 7 in the second, that was only 2 in the third period. So now that was, where is the period? There we go. Let's get this period. There we go. Now we're showing the fourth period. I was doing the score, forgot to do the periods.
She won't even stand with me.
Yeah.
All right, just about ready to go with the fourth and final period. Make a little correction earlier. I mentioned, I thought Chris Sharp was doing shot clock. I just noticed him out taking pictures with a high-power camera there. So Waterloo actually provided shot clock. So I wasn't.
Kitchener, finish strong now.
Can't joke about Chris giving his daughter a phantom shot anymore, a shot clock reset. All right, so let's aim it toward where Waterloo's going to start with the ring. 11 minutes to go. Kitchener is up 2-0. All right. So that is Emily Sharp with the ring there. In the corner. Their shot clock is running down. Pass over the far side. They tried taking a shot. That inadvertently hit look like Avery's skate. Waterloo takes another shot. Haley's able to save that one. She passed up to Agnes.
In the open, guys.
Agnes not seeing anyone open. There we go. She's able to get up to Casey. Casey passes it right back up to Agnes again. Agnes bobbles a bit, but is able to get it back to Avery. Oh, Avery. She touched it in the neutral zone. That bounced over. She wasn't able to touch it again in the other zone because that'd be a two-side, both sides. So, Waterloo throws that into our end. Amelia's there to tie her up. Waterloo does end up holding on to that one. Looks like Abby had slid into center there, but Taylor's there ready for the change. Oh. As I said, Sudaraf having some fun with the calls, trying to figure out which way to point. Shot clock violation went off, but it had just hit Haley, so there could have been a reset. So they are giving it to Waterloo. Free pass on our end.
Well, I didn't realize that she played on this team when I was walking to the parking lot with Tara.
So, Waterloo. Oh, they've got 4 players on. Yep, okay. They pulled their goalie. They want to take a shot, try and catch it up. Haley's able to see that pass. She gets it up to Paige. Paige's going to go for a skate. Pass out to Maya here. Maya with the ring. Just puts it up nicely for Piper there. Piper back to Maya. 13 seconds from the shot clock. Lots of time. Oh, a little bit of practice here. 6 seconds shot clock. We actually put 4 in. We pulled a goalie. I think this is practice. A little bit too much passing around, I think, trying to set something up. They didn't realize that shot clock was almost done. We had no goalie in the ice to bang her stick to let our players know. Shot clock violation. Their goalie gets it. Tries to get our end. Maya with the ring there. She passed over to Paige. Paige passed up for Maya again. I wonder if they're going to pull the goalie again. Not that we need it. We're up 2. It's more the practice, right, for these scenarios before we go to the provincials next week. 10 seconds on the shot clock. They follow the ring. 5, 4. Nope. Waterloo ends up with the ring. Shot clock resets. I thought we had possession with a full 30 seconds. Not quite able to hold on to it. Waterloo has the ring. Waterloo into the neutral zone. Amelia's there to tie her up. Waterloo's able to still hold on to it. Deep dumps it in our end. Oh, I don't know where that Waterloo player was. Like she was trying to pass it, but the only one there was Katie. Katie picked it up. She's able to get it in the neutral zone to Casey. Casey's going to just tap that in front. Oh! She put that in front to Agnes. Agnes tapped it back to Casey, but she was taken out while she's doing that. Waterloo ends up with the play again. Waterloo tied up just here in front of us. Maddie in a good fight with her. Ring goes up into the air. Kids are doing a great job actually here tying up the Waterloo players. They're not getting anywhere with it. That didn't get beyond the halfway mark. Oops. Nice kick the stand there. So Amelia had the ring. She got tied up and forced over the blue line. 2-line violation. Waterloo ends up with the ring. What are we at? Just over 7 minutes left in the fourth here. So No scoring yet this period, although now that I said that, hopefully I didn't just jinx it. Alright. Waterloo starting out, pushing in our end. Nope, not quite. No pass there for her. She dumps it deep into the far corner. Well, tries taking a shot. One of her defenders there able to block that. I think that was Megan, the block. A little bit of bouncing ring. It's like, yep, Taylor ends up with it. She's going to go for a skate behind the net. Pass it to her sister Avery. Avery pass it up. Tries getting Megan. Not able to hold on to it. Waterloo player touches it. No, we're able to get her to trip. She pushes it back into their own end. Piper's there to pick it up. So Piper just drops it back to Abby. Abby's going to come forward. No shot there. Gives it to Taylor. Taylor takes a shot. Oh, it looks like Waterloo did change their goalie. I didn't notice the goalie change there for Waterloo. That's not Sammy in there anymore.
Nice job, Piper!
A little bit of scramble in front of us here. Waterloo still holds on to it. I saw a bit of a wobble there on the camera. I see someone banging the stands here a bit. So Waterloo takes a shot. Haley's able to deflect that one. So once again, Waterloo has pulled their goalie. So they have 4 in. Haley with another beautiful shot. That was through traffic. It's great that she's able to see that. Another shot. Haley's able to smother that one. She throws it up there for Agnes. Agnes isn't able to hold on to it. Waterloo picks up the ring again. That again. So Emily Sharp is the one with the ring there for Waterloo. They're going for a skate. 4 in still. Emily passes it across. 2 Waterloo players there aren't able to get it. Finally able to pick it up. Looking for a pass. They get it back over to Emily. Defense doing a great job here of 4-on-3, keeping them out. Not many shots on Haley happening here. There is a little shot. Haley's able to get her shoulder in that one. That's going to give Waterloo another 30 seconds to work with. They're still going to have 4-on-3 here. Like I said, Kitchener has been doing a great job here of holding these girls out. So we had a little bit of a defense change there. Megan goes off with Amelia going in. Waterloo tries to pass across the crease. The other player, they take a shot. Haley holds it up. She drops it back to Paige. Paige is going to need to go for a change soon. She's been on for a while. She throws it up. 2-line pass here. Waterloo going for a bit of a skate. We're able to steal it. That's Abby with a great stick check. Drops the ring. Casey's there able to pick it up. Casey passes it across. Tries getting it to Abby. Couldn't quite get that. Waterloo picks it up. Waterloo dumps into the neutral zone. Waterloo misses that. Amelia there to pick it up. She drops it back to Katie. Katie throws it all the way up there to Taylor. Taylor's going to drop it to Casey. Casey stands lots of time on the shot clock. She passes over to Taylor. Taylor the back pass. Back pass to Abby. Abby tries the one-timer. This goalie's able to see it. Waterloo player ends up with the ring. Pass it to the goalie. Goalie throws it up over Casey. Another pass into the neutral zone. Back up into our ends. Defense settling back in the triangle again. Avery, Taylor, and Katie back there. Waterloo not pulling their goalie this time. So Waterloo only has 3 in. Oh, we're able to deflect that ring up. Piper picks it up. She puts up into the neutral zone for Taylor. Taylor puts up for Agnes. Agnes is going to go for a skate behind the net. Taylor goes off, along with Piper still there. It's only a half forward line change. Agnes drops it back for Maya. Maya breaking in. She goes for a shot just wide of the net. She gets dumped. Yep. So Maya got dumped into the crease. Paige picks it up. While we're on a 5 count, we lose possession of the ring, goalie ring. Goalie looking for a pass. Eventually able to get over to the far side. Waterloo into the neutral zone. Sharp trying to get a pass there. Broken up a little. They're still able to hold on to it. Ring goes deep into our end. Megan's there tying up that player, forcing her behind the net. She's going to go around, try and get a shot with shot clock running down. They miss the net. There goes the shot clock. Kitchener goalie Ring. Hayes going to pick that up. Drops it back for Paige behind the net. Paige is going to go for a skate. She's able to put up in the neutral zone. Casey picks it up. Lots of Waterloo traffic in front of her. She's able to get up to Maddie there. Defense goes for a change. Maddie with lots of time. She takes a shot. Goalie deflects it behind the net. Taylor's there to pick it up. Taylor over to Maddie. Maddie takes a shot. Oh, that looked like that was in. The goalie went down. Maddie took a shot, flipped it up over her, and just hit the crossbar. That bounced back. Goalie was able to pick it up. Throws it in the neutral zone. Oh, that looked like a goal. Maddie's going to want that one back. All right, a little bit of tangle on our side. And there we got the first penalty of the game. Finally a penalty. We've got a minute 26 left in the game. Delayed penalty. Brooklyn's laughing there. She's got her hand up in the air, but she's laughing. She knows that's the first call she's made. So goalie is pulled for Waterloo. 4 in. They take a shot. Another 30 seconds. It deflects behind the net. Delayed penalty still in place. Minute and 2 seconds to go. Pass over to Emily Sharp. She tries taking a shot. Just misses. No. They're going to say it hit the goalie. Another 30-second reset. But again, defense doing a great job not letting them get a shot. 4 on 3. Those have not been quality shots. There's been a couple that Haley saved. Loss of passing with the 4 in. Still no shots. This defense is doing an amazing job tying them up. Waterloo down to about 10 seconds. Waterloo finally gets a shot. Haley blocks that. Tripping call finally called. That was a long delayed penalty. But beautiful job by our defense there. 4 on 3. Those forwards were not getting shots in the net. When they did, Haley saw it all the way. All right, so they're going to keep their goalie off the ice. They're going to go 4 in again. What do I see there for defense? Our defense, we've got Avery and Megan out there. Top of the triangle is Agnes. All right, 27 seconds left in the game. Kitchener still up, 8-6. All right, Emily looked like she might take a shot. She didn't. She passed the far corner. Waterloo not quite able to hold on to it. They're going to try cycling, try looking for that shot. There's a shot, doesn't make it through defense. Megan picks it up, gives it up to Agnes. Agnes is going to go for a bit of a skate. Now there's a delayed penalty against Waterloo. So our goalie goes off. Oh, Waterloo gets possession. Penalty against Waterloo. So it's in the last 2 minutes. There's finally 2 penalties. Ring's going to go far side, but you know what? There's 1.9 seconds left in this game. All we have time. Abby's going to take this. She's just going to try and rip a shot here. 1.9 seconds. All she can do, take a shot, try and get a buzzer beater. Let's see what happens. There's a wall there. Yep, Abby took a shot. Hit the defense. Game over. After a high-scoring game, 0 points in that last 4th period. There's some amazing defense there. That is great for going into provincials. Seeing a 4 on 3, and we just stonewalled them there. Great job, defense. Great job, Haley. And earlier, hey, 8 points scored. Great job on our offensive players, too. All right, we'll just film the little high fives here before we shut down. I'm going to mute this one. Have a good night, folks. We'll see you tomorrow.